What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Today I got a video for you that a lot of you have been asking for and a lot of you always have questions on, and the video is going to be about the rough country 6-inch lift that I've had on my 2022 Nissan Frontier for about 6 months now. So the most common question I get about the Nissan is, one, what kind of wheels and tires setup is it, and what kind of lift is it? And then the most common question I get is, how is the lift holding up? Well, this video is going to be just about that, so let's get right into it. So a lot of you guys know that follow the channel, I will off-road my Nissan pretty much every weekend, if not more than that. So it gets used off-road quite a bit, and the trails aren't nothing super crazy, but for Florida, it's about as crazy as they get. Well, I won't say crazy, I'll use that term very loosely. Anyway, it's about as advanced as you get for someone with my level of expertise. I haven't been off-roading for very long, so I'm not like this, you know, master off-roader, because that's just not me. So let's get into real quick why I got the lift. I got the lift to mainly get me to different campsites because I like to go camping. I like to go off-roading a little bit. Honestly, I do more off-roading now because you guys like watching off-roading videos so much, and I think it's fun. So that's one of the reasons why I go more now than I used to. So let's start real quick with reliability. Has it been reliable? And the answer has been yes. I've had zero problems with this kit. I did get up underneath there about a week or so ago and just checked the brackets and checked all the parts that came on the kit, and nothing's cracked, nothing's bent, nothing shows signs of wear, which is really good because I've heard stories about people saying their brackets or this, that, and the other was cracking and they didn't know it, and then one day it just broke, or someone said that a bracket had bent. But as far as I can tell, everything on the truck or everything on the lift is doing just fine. So now let's talk about the MPG of the truck. Now that's going to vary widely depending on what wheel and tire setup you get. I have fuel clash 18-inch wheels on a Cooper STT Discovery Pros that are basically a 35-inch tire, so that's going to weigh heavily on your miles per gallon. Back when I had 33s on this truck and the 6-inch lift, I was getting a little bit better, but honestly it wasn't that much of a difference to throw 35s on there. So if you're wondering what I'm getting, let me show you. All right, so we're looking at 15.2, and that's city driving, going downtown, stoplights, stop signs, whatever. So now for highway driving, 17 and a half is about as best I can get. Anything above 70, 75 miles an hour, and the MPGs really tank. It's just not very aerodynamic. I mean, it's basically a giant brick going through the air. So, but yeah, 17 and a half is about as best I can get, which isn't really that bad considering. So let's talk about off-roading with this kit. Now, I will admit, this rough country kit is not meant for hard off-roading. It's just not. From the materials they use to other limiting factors, it's really not meant to be taken off-road and really beat up. With that being said, I'm not saying you can't take this off-road, because I do it literally, like I said, every weekend, and I've had no problems with it. What you can't do is get off-road and start acting a fool and beat it up, because it's going to break. It's not meant for that. People confuse this rough country kit with a Icon lift or a Titan swap. You know, this isn't the same. This isn't the same. You have to know what your limitations are for your lift and know what kind of abuse you can put it through. If you want to get out there and just go wild and beat on the truck and then expect nothing to break, this is probably not the kit for you, because like I said, the materials they use just aren't meant for that kind of abuse. Now, if you're smart and you know how your truck will handle certain things, you're not going to get out there and just floor it on every single obstacle. If you're meticulous and you control your vehicle, then you're going to be fine. I'll put in plenty of clips on this video of me going off-road, up obstacles, down obstacles, mud holes, washouts, everything, and I've had zero problems with any of it. So let's talk really quick about the 35s. A lot of you have questions about that. Yes, I did have to trim to get 35s on here. As you guys know, when the truck comes, it comes with that little air dam, so that came off. I mean, that came off long before the lift was put on, but that would have to come off because it would hit the tire when it turns. And then I had to trim a little bit right back here, because when the tire turns toward the passenger side, it rubs right there. Oh, well, it did at full flex, or even half flex really, so I had to trim that up. And that's mainly because, not really the tire size, that's mostly due to the wheel offset. This is a -1 offset, And honestly, I just didn't pay attention when I got them and didn't realize that it would cause me quite a problem. So if you guys want to see what a -1 offset looks like on the poke, just a little bit, just enough in my opinion. The back, I didn't have to do anything to. Honestly, I should take these mud flaps off every time I put new tires on. I always forget to, because they are also rubbing kind of at the bottom. You probably can't tell. Let's see. Now you can't really tell, but when the truck is fully flexed, the diameter of the tire, you can see it'll rub right there on that mud flap. But other than that, no issues in the back. Only a little bit in the front, but the little Sawzall work took care of that. I bet if you didn't have an offset wheel, you might not have to trim anything with a 6-inch. Let's talk about the ride quality on road. Is the quality bad? I would say no. It probably feels the same as stock, if not maybe a hair stiffer, but that might be because of the wheels and tire upgrade. People always comment in the forums that the ride's going to suck, it's going to be terrible, and that's just not true. Flat out not true. It rides fine. So let's talk about the suspension flex when you're off-road. Does the truck have a decent amount of flex? And the answer is no. It really doesn't. It probably flexes the same as stock, if not maybe a little bit less than stock in my opinion. But no, the flex on the suspension is not improved whatsoever. Now let's cover real quick what I paid for the kit. So the Rough Country kit on their website, I think I got for like 1,500 bucks or so. And I had a guy that installed it for around $700. Now that's not going to be run of the mill. In fact, I had to go about an hour and a half south of here just to get someone to install it, because I wasn't going to, and I'm not that kind of handy guy. So but anyway, I had a guy install it and he did a great job. Everyone around here either A, would not work on a Rough Country kit, would not install it at their shop, or B, wanted to charge me like $2 grand to put it on. So anyway, expect those kind of numbers, I guess. But like I said, I paid 700 bucks, zero complaints. In fact, when I go back a little bit later for some more work that's going to be done on the truck, I'm going to the same guy. I don't care if it's an hour and a half drive or not. It's well worth it, and the guy does a great job. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a quick little Cliff Notes overcap here. So is the lift reliable? Yes, I've had no problems with it. I've probably had, I don't know, 15,000 on-road miles, probably 2,000 off-road. Man, it might be a little bit high. A lot of off-road miles. I've had no problems whatsoever. Is the lift designed for off-roading? No, it is not. It's designed to get you more lift. That's really it. Will it off-road? Yes. Can you beat on it like a $10,000 lift? No, you cannot, because it will break. But as far as being a smart guy who knows their truck and can do a little bit of off-roading, and you want to fit 35s on your 2022 or higher, your 3rd gen Nissan Frontier, this is kind of your only option, unless you get really expensive and start changing axles and all kinds of stuff. So is it worth it? Yeah, I think so. If you know what you want out of the truck. If you want a hardcore off-roader, this ain't the lift for you. If you want to go off-roading with your truck and you're not an idiot, you'll do just fine with this. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna keep it short. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.